Good morning, Anthony Rodriguez here, Walking Crow for Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. And welcome to Friday. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's time for busting loose, getting out of the job. If you have a 5-day work week, and it's time to get into your job if you're like me and you work with people anytime, anywhere, in any situation probably. So something I want to talk about. I want to talk about those of us and those of you who have been feeling stuck, feel like you can't get ahead, feels like you've been done in by the economic situation, by the political situation, by your family situation, by your life situation, whichever one it is. I want to say to you that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to be done in by it, and you can let go of the blaming and let go of the looking at and let go of the hurt and wound of it, and the things that you feel about it, and the things that you think about it, and the blame and who did what. Fact of the matter is, if it's not happening anymore, it's not happening anymore. I had that conversation with somebody yesterday about their life, and it was true with me. There's things in my life that happened that aren't happening anymore. It happened already, and I'm able to let go, let God handle it, and what is it that you're willing to let go of? What is it that you haven't been willing to let go of your kung fu grip? You guys, I know, and there are also those who wear the mask out there and they pretend that nothing's going on and everything's okay, and then not everything's okay, because you see it in the behavior, you see it in the way they talk, they see it in the way they hide. We do all these things. It's human nature. It's who we are. It's what we do. And we've been domesticated to be this way. But we don't have to be this way. We don't. We can come into a new life, a new way of being. We just had a full moon. We're still within the full moon. So it's time for change. It's time for new energy. It's time for fire, fuego, direction of the east, direction of grandfather, son, creation, manifestation, aho. What is it that you want for yourself? Do you want to let go of those things that you just simply can't, stop gnawing at? Because it's not gnawing at you, you're gnawing at it. Because you're the one that takes it up into your brain and spins up there and gets lost in it, and you can't come into your body. Come into the feelings of it and let it go. Come into the tears of it, come into the hurt of it, come into the wound of it, come into the crying of it, come into the laughing of it, come into the anger of it. And come into the letting go of the letting go of the letting go of the letting go of the purging of a life that is not yours, that was not yours, and come into your life. Come into being the rooted tree, rooted and fruited. Aho, I talk about it all the time. Be rooted and fruited and allow others to eat from your fruit because of your experience. Your experience is the fruit that they need. They need to see you walk through the things that you walk through. Aho, you need to see the things that I walk through so you know that I'm the real deal and I'm not just some sham. Because there's a lot of people out here in this world that are shams and they hide behind things, I work with a lot of tools. I work with a lot of things, but the biggest thing that I work with is my heart, my corazón, my fire, my fuego. I can, I will, I do. My connection to others, my root, my vibration, my voice. I have stones, I have drums, I have palo santo, I have sage, I have all kinds of things in my arsenal. But the most important thing I have is me. I don't hide behind stones and crystals. I don't hide behind hocus pocus. I don't. I can't. I won't. What is it that you need to get better? Who can you find that can say to you, me too? You too? Me too. The healing is in the coming together of voices. The healing is the coming together of hearts. The healing is the coming together of minds. The coming together of thought. The coming together of fire, fuego, I can, I will, I do, I am. Let me be me with you while you're being you with me. Aho. Be you. Be me. Let me be me, and I'll stand on my own 2 feet. I'll stand in my own root, in my own foundation, in my own security, safety, and well-being. Aho. As difficult as it may be, and allow you to stand next to me with yours, and we'll support each other and be with each other in a good way. How can I help you? Aho, mitakiyase. Aho. I always talk about the last couple of years not being easy, and it hasn't. But the easiest part of my life for the last couple of years is actually sharing the things that I share and helping others to walk through what they walk through, to manifest the things that they manifest. I don't know what it is in your life because I very rarely hear from anybody out there, who sends a message and say, Anthony, I'm going through this. They don't. I sat down over here with a young lady yesterday who needed just to be listened to, and we just needed to share some time. And, she had a different face on when she left than when she came in the door. She just seemed a little bit more relieved, like somebody cared and somebody understood. And maybe sometimes that's all we need, is somebody to care and somebody to understand. Do you care? Do you care so much about you that you're not willing to let go of anything? Do you care so much about your secrets that you're not willing to divulge any because somebody might not love you, care for you, or shame you? They won't. Let me guarantee you that they won't. And those that do, step away from them and step into the light of somebody that will be there for you and listen to you and walk with you, and talk with you. Come into the consciousness of the Christ consciousness. Come into the consciousness of the Kuan Yin consciousness, compassion, love, caring. Come into the consciousness of a Gandhi. Come into the consciousness of a Yogananda. Come into the consciousness of whoever you think can help you. And step up to them and close to them and be with them and be with those around you who can help you and you can help. Reach out and help somebody else. It's a song. Reach out and touch someone. You can blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. I don't do anything other than reach out, and share my experience, share my fruit from my branches. This is my branch. This is my branch. My heart is my branch. My fire is my branch. My second chakra is my branch. Those are the branches I reach out with. And whether people hear me or not doesn't matter. I hear me. And I hear my voice resonate out into the ethers. Out into social media. And there are those of you like Angie and Trisha who sit and they listen. My friend Jamie. I know who's out there. I say Jamie and she pops on. Thank you, Jamie, for validating what I'm talking about. Because Jamie has gone through the same stuff. And Jamie and I have shared stories and shared experiences and shared love and shared caring and shared nurturing. And we shared long rides to Arizona and back, talking about the things that happen in our life and talking about the healings that happen in our life as well. The good and the bad and the indifferent. That's what we talk about. We share. And that's what I'm talking about today. Share with another human being and ask another being, really, how are you? Really? Are you okay? Really? Do you need something? Really? I love you. Really? Will you love me? Really? Say it. Do it. Feel it. Experience it. And we don't have to hide behind things that really aren't. This is my voice. This is all I have. I just talked with Master Seal the other day, and I said, it's funny, I do a lot of hands-on healing, but over the last few months, or maybe the last year, I do a lot less hands-on healing because my healing is coming from here, vibration, voice, heart, soul. This is where it's coming from now. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to speak on. That's why I have the Blog Talk Radio show. That's why I do the videos, these live and on my YouTube channel. And that's why I do the workshops. So anyways, love each other. It's Friday. Spend the weekend looking for a lover. And not in the conventional sense of the sexual sense. Well, if you want to do that too, go for that. What the heck? Who am I to, deny anybody? But look for a lover that'll love you back. Look for a comforter that'll comfort you back. Or even if you don't need comforting back, look for somebody to comfort and give something to. There's so many people out there suffering. You see them all the time. They're living in motorhomes. They're pulling suitcases. They're living in tents. There's a lot of people out there hurting. And there's also those ones that live in nice houses in suburbia and in rich mansions in Beverly Hills or San Marino or wherever. And they're suffering too. They just hide better. They just have better stuff. Anyways, this is Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, for Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. And all I have is my word, palabra, and the way I walk. And if I don't walk perfectly, I'm human. All right? Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.